there's those people that love their lure fishing and will do nothing else. Others will use bait and do nothing else, just use bait to catch fish. Then there's people like me that will use bait and lures. So today I'm going to try and do a little bit of a comparison between bait and lures. Now I'll be using bait on one rod and lures on the other. Now specifically I'm using pilchard today, and I'll be spinning with a bait that doesn't look unlike a pilchard. There's been a lot of rain over the past couple of days and it's still threatening. If you look out at sea there, see there's still plenty of weather out there. I'm just hoping it doesn't come in. I get a bit of a break from the weather. It's just been torrential rain for 2 days, and I was looking to get out yesterday, but it was just too miserable. So I'm out this morning for an hour or two, and we'll just see what transpires and see if we can establish which one's the best on this day. And I'm sure it changes from day to day. Anyway, let's get into it. So I'll be putting a full pilchard on ganged hooks on one rod and throwing that out, and then leaving it and whilst I'm spinning on the other rod. So there we go. So there we have our pilchard looking lure. One big hook on the base in the center, and the other one is just some treble hooks at the back. So we'll just see, I've got that nice and loose. So we'll see how we go. First I'll cast out the whole pilchard. That rain looks like it's coming back in again too. Let's hope I don't get a fish before I get the lure in the water. Now let's get this lure out there. Until I've hooked up on some kelp. Yes, damn it. So nothing on the bait. Let's get the lure out for the second cast. Hope we don't get kelp this time. Oop. Okay, the bait looks like it's got something. Oh, it's danced out of the water, so it's either a tailor or a salmon. Feels light like a tailor, but it's jumping like a salmon. Oh no, it's a... There you go, it's a small salmon. Bait 1, lure 0. Wrong way, mister. That way. There he goes. Okay, second bait. Another pilchard. Cast in the same spot. The current's going back to the right. Not strong, but there is a current there that's taking the bait. Despite the fact I've got a star sinker on, there's still enough current to take the bait to the right. Oh, the rain's, I can feel the rain just starting. Have to get the wet weather gear on. Alright, I'll give this a really crank it up. Oop, I think she's going across the surface. Okay, second cast. The bait is somewhat intact. Something's had to go at the gut. Bait sort of intact. Okay, let's get it out again. Let's get this lure out again. Oh, the rod's gone off by the look of it. Okay, I'm sure there was something had to go at this. But it's not on there now, put it that way. Unless it swum right in close. Taking my bait. Third cast with the bait. I don't think there's an abundance of fish here. Today after the full moon, so the moon's around moon setting time now. I think it may have just set. And again. One more, then we'll check our bait. Oh, that star sinker hasn't moved. It's dug right in this time. The sand's covered it up, no doubt. Hope I can get it out. It'll usually just gotta pull steadily. Don't try and jerk it because you'll snap it off. It's just okay. Here it goes. Come off now. Oh, what's this? A bit of sunshine? Hard to believe. It's just about to pour down rain like not 10 minutes ago. Alright, let's get this bait back out in the water as soon as the last one got picked off. Oh, nice to see the sun though. I'll just hang on to this rod for a little bit just to see if I can detect any bites. and I'll get back to the spinning. Maybe the spinning will be better with the sun out. Sun out, maybe the fish can see this lure a little better. Let's see. But will they take it? That's another thing. Certainly not that cast. No, got some weed. But my other rod hasn't gone off either. So there may not be many fish out here. Day after full moons, so often the day after full moons often not bad, but then fish travels, so if they're not here and they're feeding, you're not going to catch them anyway. But who knows, there might be a school come through. A bit of sun's good. Oh no, got the kelp again. That's the way, bring it in so I don't break it off. There we go. So I've had about 30 casts with this, picked up some kelp, but that's about it. The other rod I've still only got the one salmon. I've had 4 or 5 baits out now, but just the one salmon. I'm going to change lures now. So this one's going on now. I've had success with both these lures, the last one and this one previously. So let's give this one a shot. Maybe the different light conditions today might be conducive to this one. Okay, let's put it on and give it a shot. I have been baited again, so let's get another pilchard out. Okay, another bait hit the water. Let's see what happens this time. It's certainly not like my last outing, that is for sure. And there were salmon everywhere, like masses of them. If you haven't seen it, you get an opportunity, have a look at that video. It was just astounding to see just how many fish were there. Like thousands, tens of thousands. Who knows, could have been 1 million or more. I've got another lure on now. This one, which is almost the back of it's almost the colour of a salmon. So let's give this a go and see how we go. Got that tied on. I'll show you how to tie them on. It's a bit hard to see with the background of the sand, just how this works, but yeah, we'll show you another time. Right, lure number 2, first cast. Unfortunately, my battery went flat when I hooked this fishing hook in. So this one was on pilchard, number 2. Okay, let's get another pilchard out. So the update, I've thrown each of those first two lures about 30 times each with no joy. I've had half a dozen casts with the pilchards. I've caught 2 salmon and the rest of the baits have been picked off or lost. So I'll keep going. The rain's coming through every now and again, then the sun's out, so it's all over the shop. Anyway, it's nice just being out here. I'm just going to try a normal spinner like that, a metal lure, to see how that goes. Should be able to cast a little bit further. It's a bit heavier, so we'll give it a shot. This time the metal lure, the spinner. So I'm casting this out about the same distance that I'm casting the bait out, but the bait's sitting out there in the one spot. This is covering a lot more ground coming in. Well, I've had about 30 casts with each of those lures now, the 3 lures. I've just been wondering whether if I hang on to the rod with the bait, whether I'm going to detect the bites and be able to actually hook the fish. So I'm going to cast out this time. I've just put another full pilchard on. So I'll hang on to it this time. And I've lost a few baits. They've been picked off. Caught 2 salmon. So I'm not sure whether if I hang on to it, it's going to make any difference. But let's give it a shot. It's not looking real good out there. Looks like the rain's coming in again. So I might have to get the raincoat on. Maybe even check the radar, because it doesn't look like it's just going to pass by quickly. There's a bit coming in off the coast. There's some blue, green, yellow, even a touch of red out wider. But yeah, I don't think it's going to be long lasting, but there is more behind it, and how far back that goes I just don't know. It's been a fairly quiet morning. I didn't come out when I wanted to. I wanted to get out earlier, but the weather and what was showing on the radar didn't look very nice at all. Looked like there was quite brisk onshore breeze blowing, lots of rain, and I find it pretty hard to go out into the rain. If I'm out here and it starts raining, I don't mind. But when it's pelting down rain outside, I find it really difficult to get out, especially in the winter time when it's cool like it is today. It's possibly about 10 degrees Celsius to 12 degrees, maybe a bit higher now. Water temperature's about 16, 17, but yeah, just it's pretty quiet out in the water. Persist for a little longer, and yeah, just see what happens. Well, I've had this out now for 10 minutes. I brought it in, the bait was untouched. I've cast back out again. It's been out another 5 to 10 minutes, and I think I just detected a light tap, like something just having a go at it, but they're not very enthusiastic at all. Sometimes I like to just give my hooks a bit of a touch up. Especially when the fish are soft on the bite. Not too much, just a little, to get that point back on them, on the tip. Oh, here we go. Oh, what is it? A bit of weight. Might have to wear this one out. Unless there's kelp on there as well, it feels like a good fish. But this is monofilament line, so there's a fair bit of stretch in the line. I don't know what it is. It sort of feels a bit like a shovel nose ray. It's a weird sort of pulsation, I suppose you could call it. Anyway, we'll soon find out, I hope, provided I don't break it off. What is it? It's heavy as. Oh my god! It's a massive salmon! Look at the size of it! Holy dooly! But it was the weirdest fight. Holy dooly, that's a beauty. I haven't caught one like that for a while. Wow. He just picked, it's funny, he just picked at the bait, just a little bit, sucked it in, and just moved off slowly. It was a heavy fight, but not massive. Let's just give it a rough measurement. Oh, sit there, mister. So it goes from there to there. It's about 68 centimetres. Well, I'm happy I touched up those hooks, just sharpened them a little bit. It may have made the difference between hooking that fish and not hooking it. It was hooked in the mouth, but just on the side of the mouth. So it may have been just turning away as the hook penetrated. Anyway, sun's back out again. I can't work out this weather. We'll give it a little bit longer, but that took about 10 minutes on the bait, and then it was only a soft bite, and then I virtually had to drive the hooks in. But the weirdest fight, didn't feel like a salmon at all. These boys and girls are always hanging around looking for a feed. Oh, another pilchard out. The other one got taken. Sun's trying to come out. Now look at that. Tiny little sand flathead. Go back. Or a blue spot, I think it is. That's it. One to another one. I think he's going parallel to the beach. Swimming in that white water right in close there. Okay, so there's salmon number 4. Nowhere near the size of the last one, but by the same token, he fought a lot better, a lot more energy than the previous one, but nowhere near as heavy, of course. So pretty much the end result was I would have cast over 100 times with the lures. 3 or 4 different lures I used without success. I caught 4 salmon on pilchard, but they were soft on the bite. It indicates to me that their energy levels were low. So taking a lure today is probably not what they were looking at. They were just looking at sucking on baits and just, you know, accidentally getting hooked, I guess. Anyway, like, subscribe, and if you didn't see my video on the salmon, check it out. Spinning up the salmon on the lures was pretty exciting stuff, so check it out, and remember to like, subscribe, Share it with your friends. It's coming in again. So much for the sunshine. Got to get out of here before I get wet. Again. Share, like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to be informed of future videos. Thanks for watching.